Every element has its own relative atomic mass, and you can find them in the periodic table as the bigger number. The relative atomic mass of an element is basically an average of the mass numbers of all its isotopes. But it's not just simply adding up the mass numbers and dividing them by the number of isotopes. The relative atomic mass takes into account something called the abundance of the element. The abundance is basically how common a particular isotope of an element is if you were to have a sample of it. So for example, if chlorine had two isotopes present which had the following abundances, it would mean that any sample of chlorine that you have would have 75% of the isotope chlorine 35 and 25% of chlorine 37. So to calculate the relative atomic mass of an element, you need to multiply the mass number of each isotope by its abundance. Then you add all of these up and divide the sum by 100. So if we wanted to find the relative atomic mass of chlorine, we would first multiply the mass numbers by all the isotopes' abundances. So that's 35 multiplied by 75 and 37 multiplied by 25. We then add these up and divide them by 100. And this gives a final answer of 35.5.